Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a really exciting video. I am doing a collab with MrsMomNextDoor, also known as Jessica. If you guys have never seen her Plan With Me videos, I'm going to link her a video for this as well as her channel and Instagram down below. She's one of my favorite people to watch here on YouTube. She has amazing planning styles. I really love how funny she is, and she just always like cracks me up every time I watch her. So we want to do this collab together as a Q&A, which is super exciting. So thank you everyone who did submit questions. I have a list of 6 that both Jessica and I are going to be answering at the very beginning of the video, and then I will get into your questions. So this week I did do a plan as I go spread. You guys are going to notice that like Wednesday and Thursday are missing from this clip. It's still a long clip, don't get me wrong, but I don't know what happened. The files got corrupted, so I thought it's still really good. You guys will get to see everything I did. So without further ado, let's get into the questions. So the first thing that we wanted to answer is when did you start planning? I've always been a planner person since I was a kid. I was always like so excited whenever we got agendas or some kind of planner. Like I'd always try to buy them, but I never could find something that was like really functional for me. But I did start getting into planning this style with Erin Condren about a year ago, thanks to my friend Amanda. If you guys have seen in my channel before, she's the one who actually told me about the planner community and introduced me, and ever since then I have been obsessed. Second question, what made you get into planning? Again, Amanda, so I guess I already answered that question. What are your must-have planner supplies? Definitely my Erin Condren is my favorite planner. I do love my Kiki K stickers and a really good gel pen. I don't like ballpoint pens, so as long as I have my planner and just like at least some functional stickers and a pen, those are definitely my must-haves. What made you start your channel? I actually originally started my channel just for like beauty and like dental stuff, but I found that like I was so obsessed with planning, I thought it'd be really fun to do plan as I go, and it's really fun for me to like talk to you guys and like get to know people in the planning community. So I kind of just started putting up Plan With Me's, and it kind of like grew from there, and I really liked it. Favorite sticker shop? I have to be honest, I think my favorite sticker shop is Shop Jessica Hearts. I really like love her stickers so much. Her kits are so ideal for me, and I think she has some of the prettiest designs. But then again, like it's a close tie like between a bunch of shops, but if you had to pick one favorite, I would probably order from her. And the last question we decided to answer together was, who is your favorite YouTube planner? And it would probably be Mandy from Mandy Dream. She has always been my favorite person to watch since like the very beginning. And so I just like stalk her channel 24/7. So those are the questions both Jess and I want to answer. Now I want to get into your guys. I'm going to start with the Instagram one. So Little Limelights asked, because I'm 2 for 2 for getting people to answer this, how would you describe your planning style in 5 words or less? Badass baller. All right, next. You can only pick one, stickers or washi. Stickers for sure. Like I feel even as a kid, like I loved getting stickers and like sticking them all over everything. Like washi is really fun, but I would live without washi. Like as long as I had my stickers, I feel like I would be okay. Planner, that was from Planner Girl Mel. A blanket planner, it says, love the question from Little Limelights, and she'd like to know if I could only pick one, would it be bath bombs or planner stickers? That is a hard question because I do love like my bath bombs. I guess I could still use bubble bath, but I think planner stickers. If I couldn't take a bath again, I think I would still stick with planner stickers. Like that's how real the obsession is. Bubble Boom 200 asks, what is your dream sticker kit and your favorite pen currently? Favorite pen currently is the Inkjoy gel pen. I like am obsessed now that we can get them in Canada. Dream sticker kit, I'm guessing she means like if I could like design a kit, it would probably have to do with like coffee, and coffee, like maybe flowers, I don't know. I know Drop Jessica Hearts is the the coffee and flowers kit, which is like the favorite kit, my favorite kit hands down ever. So that is like probably the closest to a dream kit I could get, and I will be using it this month with a future collab, so make sure you stay tuned. Pegasus Dancing says, how long have you been planning and how did you get into planning? So I did answer that before. R.N. Nicole says, will you consider a boyfriend plan with me and let him do a mock spread? Yes, I am, and we actually ordered the kit for it this week, so stay tuned for a future one from Paul. And she also asked, have you done a white space spread or a semi-white space spread? And I've only done one before this video, but you guys can see I am doing a white space plan as I go. So yes, only a couple times though. Danielle Alder _Alder, hopefully I said that right, sorry. If you could only buy from one sticker shop, what one would it be? And that would probably be Shop Jessica Hearts, just because I could get a full kit and she does have nice functional. But if it was for just like, I'm sorry guys, my throat's really dry. If it was just for No, it would be Shop Jessica Hers. The Sticker Genie asks, for someone who wants to start making YouTube videos but is a little shy / lives with other people, what type of advice would you give them? Also, I love your videos. Aw, thank you so much. I would say that you just need to be yourself. And if this is something you want to do, just do it. I was really nervous when I first started YouTube. I was like telling my sister and my friends, like, oh, I don't know if someone's gonna like this. Like, who really wants to watch me plan? But I'm just myself, like I always have been since I did it. So I think you just need to like do what you love and say screw the haters, basically. Any advice I would have is just like I said, be natural. If you live with people, I always try to do it like when I'm by myself when Paul's not here, but he gets more used to it, and just like make sure it's okay with them if you do. But I'm sure if it's passionate and you're friends with them, they hopefully will understand. Freyasaur says, just discover you on YouTube, love videos. Aw, thanks. Sorry, it's not a question, I guess. 101858AF. Who are your favorite people channels to watch planning videos? By the way, I love your videos and you. Thank you so much. So like I said, I really like Mandy. I also like watching like Girl in the Magical World, Scribble Prince, Kristen Michelle. I like watching Ruby Trev. Like, obviously MrsMomNextDoor, who I'm doing this collab with. Like, I have so many people. I like. If you go to I think you can actually look who I'm subscribed to. I'm subscribed to a lot, so I always have a lot that I can look forward to, usually in a day. So it's hard for me just to like pick a few. Taylor.Planzo1 says, you have 2 separate planners. Are they for 2 separate things, or do you just use both for the same thing? My main planner that I use is my Erin Condren neutral vertical planner. I use that for my like basic everyday planner, and I'm still not sure what to do with my older one yet. I've been doing mock spreads. I tried doing the fitness one, but it wasn't very functional for me, even though I thought it would be. So I'm still trying to figure out what to do. I do have my Kiki K one though, which I take it more on the go with me. I will be doing some plan with me's with that in the near future. Elise Artful Play says, how did you meet Paul? Believe it or not, Paul and I actually met on Match.com, which I feel like is the new thing to do, just because we're not like bar people. Like we didn't feel comfortable. Obviously, both of us agreed like going and meeting people at the bar, and this was the next greatest thing because besides like working, we really didn't get out much, and yeah, it worked out really well. So very, very happy about that. I would recommend it to anyone trying to find a significant other. And then Alicia Thacker says, where would you like a PlannerCon Canada to take place if you could / can choose anywhere in our great nation? It is a great nation. We actually have set 2 locations. We want 2 locations on the west and east side of Canada. So it will be on June 24th. Make sure you check out the Facebook group. I have it down below. So it will be on June 24th, one in Calgary and then one also in the Toronto community, I guess you could say. So make sure you join the Facebook group, and there's a lot more information there. So I'm going to move on now to my YouTube comments that you guys had left on a recent plan with me. So thank you so much for doing that, and thank you everyone for leaving any questions. So I'll start at the top. Plannerholic Studio says, I recently converted to Plan As I Go, and oh, that's not a question, sorry, but she's obsessed, so that's cool. Let's see. Okay, Dylan Kennedy wrote, if you were to given the opportunity to choose any planner sticker shop to work for, which one would you choose? I don't know, because I like know a lot behind the scenes. Probably Shop Jessica Hers, because I'm obsessed with her stickers, or Scribble Prince. Let's see. Julia N says, what light do you use to film? Well, funny story actually. I was filming a video last night with Amanda, and I usually use a ring light attached to my camera and my tripod, but I blew a fuse on it somehow. I think I was getting a little too like what's the word when you like jump the gun, and I was like trying to turn it on and off quickly, and I think I blew a fuse. So I just ordered 2 box lights, which I've heard really good things about. Brielle Shea asks, what kind of camera do you use? Your quality is so good. I actually use a Canon T3i Rebel, and I'm obsessed, but it's Canada, so I'm gonna have to probably buy one soon. So if anyone has any recommendations for a really good camera that's not like ridiculously expensive, please let me know. Illuminating Wing says, how many times do you check your planner on a daily basis? And if you needed to travel somewhere and you have to carry a limited amount of stuff, is your planner a must? It is a must. I have to bring my planner. Even if I go hang out with like Amanda or go visit Kendra, like we all like will bring our planners with us just to even like, double check things. Like I love my planner so much. It's my baby. I have to have at least one of them with me. And how many times I check it a day? Several. Like I don't usually check that much at work. I probably check more like when I get home and I'm like doing things. It just depends. Also, if I find the spread I'm like obsessed with, I just like want to look at it more. So I'll do that. So Melissa Phillips said, if you could only choose one planner, which one would you choose? Example, Erin Condren or Kiki K. Even though I do love my Kiki K, I would definitely say Erin Condren, just because like That is my ride or die, no matter what. So yeah, definitely Erin Condren. Really, Maria said, would you ever start an Etsy shop? LOL, love you, Kendra. She loves you too, I'm sure. She's going to read this or watch this. But honestly, I think I would eventually. Even Paul and I were talking about it, and he was like, I will work for you. We can do this. So I would really love to one day. It's just a matter of me figuring out how to set things up. So if anyone has any advice for future sticker shop owners, yeah, Paul wants to call it like PJC, and I'm like, what, Paul, Jessica, what? He's like, C. I'm like, C. He's like, and Co. I'm like, wow, you're so smart, but your name would not be first. Anyway, yeah, that is something I would love to do eventually. Ashley Nicole said, sorry, I had to comment again. I thought Kendra, oh, sorry, she's commenting about Kendra on my last video, and she put, oh, sorry, she's like, looking forward to the Q&A. Okay, my bad, that wasn't a question. Sorry, I'm just going through everything. Some people were just sweet leaving comments, so that's okay. Lilyflower8 said, what was the first sticker shop you brought stickers from? It was from Scribble Prints Co. Actually, when Amanda and I were here, she was like showing me everything because she had ordered a bunch, and I was like so excited. I ordered like a bunch of weekend banners and kits and stuff. It was great. So love me some Scribble Prints Co. always. Lupus1290 said, how do you budget your sticker buy? I don't know. I try to like limit myself to a certain amount because I do have like savings accounts, and then whatever left over, I'll like dedicate a certain amount to my sticker buying. But you guys probably can tell sometimes I go a little ham hardcore and then have to like budget myself the next month. It's very complicated. I'm not very good at it, so I won't lie to you guys and say it's all completely set up, but I'm not very good at budgeting my stickers because I am a bit of an impulse buyer. Okay, so software, I believe that's how it says. Favorite movies to watch. She has a couple questions. My favorite movies to watch are animated movies. Even my boss thinks it's so funny because I work at the kids' office. She's like, you truly are a kid at heart. Because we have Zootopia on, and I'm like looking up at the roof. She's like, oh my gosh. 2, how'd you Paul meet? I already said that. Match.com. And the best thing about being a twin is that you basically always have a best friend no matter what. Like, you can always have someone who you want to call and talk to, and they just completely understand you, like, no matter what. Even if you're not talking, they know what you're thinking. And for what made you start a YouTube channel? Like I said earlier, just like I thought it was beauty, but then I did planning, and I absolutely ended up loving it. Pretty Alice Moon said, how'd you first get into planning? And I already said that a little bit earlier, but she also said, what about decorating your planner is fun to you? Just the idea of it also feels like very organized to me. Like I have like slight OCD, so this is really like a way for me to help organize my thoughts. But I'm like always obsessed with decorating, like my house. I'm like really obsessed with decorating and making it clean and pretty, so I feel like that applies with my planner as well. Eva Lee says, tell us more about your relationship. I'm romantic and love learning more about everyone's lives. How long have you guys been together? Paul and I have actually been together 20 months on August 8th, which is coming up, so probably the day after you guys see this will be August 8th. How did you guys meet? Match.com. She wrote, what's it like being a twin? It's great. Like, sometimes it's hard because, like, you know how to get on each other's nerves, but, like, I love Kendra, and I always, like, miss her so much, and, like, you always just have someone you can definitely rely on. Are you guys identical? Kendra and I are identical twins. We're actually mirror twins, which if you guys don't know what that is, it means, like, say I had, like, a mole on the left side of my face, Kendra would have a mole on her right. Like, it was, like, we don't, obviously, but like, even with our teeth, Ken and I had, like, very, very, very bad teeth before we had braces. And our teeth, like, were identical but flipped, like a mirror image. It was crazy, so it's kind of cool. Do I love my job? I love my job so much, you guys. I can't even begin to tell you that. So Lilyflower8, I think she might have commented on a different one. I feel like I said that name already, but that's okay. She put new here. Do you go to college? If so, what's your major, and did you ever change it? I do not go to college. I actually do work. I'm a registered dental hygienist working in a pediatric dental office, and I do love it. Like I said, I majored in science at first, and then I went to hygiene school. I originally went to school thinking I wanted to be a doctor, but cannot handle like the gore and the guts and the blood and the people dying and all that. But I do have a lot of people in the dental field in my family, and I was like always wanting to do something like that, and so I kind of took a step and ended up loving my job. And I have to be honest, working with kids is my favorite part of my job. Like, I love it way more than working with adults. Amy said, when playing The Sims, what is your favorite thing to do? Build, create, or play? That is so hard. I love, like, building houses. I always try to build, like, my dream house. You'll ask Kendra, she tells everyone it takes me, like, 3 hours just to create my sim because I'm so picky about every single detail. I, like, always try to make it look like me. Playing is fun too, because like I like to play without cheating usually, unless there's like something I want to do. So I don't know. I had to say it's like a tie. Like I just love The Sims. Ashley Nicole, how'd you and Paul meet? I answered that. Have you traveled outside of Canada? Yes, I have been to the States several times. I've been to Costa Rica, Mexico, Europe. I've been a lot of places. If so, where's your favorite place? And if not, where would you like to go? I think my favorite place I've ever visited was Scotland, just because I am from Scotland and it's just so like my family is from Scotland, like my dad's grandparents, so it's just really cool to see all the heritage and I just love the accent. If where would I like to go? I would love to go um, to France and visit like those other parts of Europe, like Germany and everything like that. So probably more Europe. Paul and I both like cultural stuff. Like I've been to Mexico and the warm places quite a bit, but I really do enjoy the cultural side of traveling as well. I think Kendra. Why is Kendra the coolest twin? All right. That was obviously thrown in as a joke, Kendra. You could just delete that comment. I'm just kidding. Simply a Planner Girl said, I love your planning style and how animated you are. Oh, thank you very much. Lily Flower again says, cat person or dog person and why? A dog person, for sure. My family has always had dogs because my mom was allergic to cats. And I just feel that dogs like bond to you and they actually like love you more. I've had a cat because of a roommate and the cat was like a little douche. I'm sorry, but they were like always so mean and everyone who has a cat just like, they're always like, oh man, they just like are so rude and they just feel like they don't love you. So I love it. And we have Doug, the little Westie, and he is just like my heart and soul. I think it's Mary or Mari. Erin says, what are your top 5 favorite Etsy sticker shops? Can you do a favorite Etsy sticker shop video? Sure, I can do that. Top 5. So Shop Jessica Hearts, Coffee Monster Co. Again, Once More with Love. They're like tied. I love Scribble Prints for sure. Oh, this is so hard. Who would I pick as my 5th one? Oh, Clever Gal Crafts probably, because I love her foiled ones. I'm like watching the video. I'm like, oh my gosh, obviously I use her stickers every freaking week. Mrs. Mom Next Door said, so pretty. Jessicas are awesome people. Ha ha ha. So true. Good Dolly said, how'd you meet Paul? So I already said that. Loves says, I'll be the annoying person that asks, when are you getting married? Whenever Paul asks. No, I'm just kidding. Probably not for like another year or so because Paul's trying to figure out school. Other questions. What is your favorite alcoholic beverage? I really like a rum and coke with lime or just wine. What movies make you cry the most? This may sound like ridiculous, but the movie that always makes me cry, well, Up, obviously. But I always cry at Click. Like Click with Adam Sandler when he's like dying at the end. I like bawl my eyes out and I can't even help it. Also, when I first watched Home, which is one of my favorite movies, I like bawled my eyes out when I thought O died. Who is your favorite Sim? She put example Bella Goth. I think it's like Bob Nobody. I love him because I remember it's like the first Sim I could ever think of because I like moved them out of the house to take their house. What would be your lifetime wish / aspiration? What traits would you have? Oh my gosh, I love this. This is such a good question. I think I always, like, I'm going to pretend like I'm picking my Sim. I always make them pick, like, the family lifetime wish aspiration, and I always make them, like, neat freaks. I think it was, like, sense of humor and, like, good with kids or something like that. So that's probably, like, me. I'd also like to request a washi collection and a sticker collection, and a planner flip through would be fun. Sure, I can definitely do that. I know I asked Lost. Choose to answer what you like. Just wanted to help. Well, thank you so much. I loved the questions. My girl Mandy Dream said, I have a lot of questions. What are your 3 favorite beauty products? Oh gosh. I have a lot of beauty favorite products. I would say, if we had to be specific, my favorite mascara is L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. That is like my ride or die mascara. I cannot live without it. My favorite foundation is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. That's like my go-to. And I don't think I could live without like my eyebrow pencil. And I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer Pencil. How did I choose my profession? When I was like really upset in my sciences, not thinking I wanted to be a doctor, my mom and I talked it out. And I decided, I've always wanted to be a hygienist. And I basically convinced myself that's what I was going to do, and then I ended up loving it. What do you usually get at Starbucks? Yes, I usually get an Americano, to be honest. Venti. Sometimes I'll add a couple pumps of sugar-free caramel, and I'll ask them to leave room for milk. But if I'm like treating myself, I'll get like a caramel macchiato, because that is like my go-to. Like on my birthday, Paul brought it for me, like woke me up with the giant one. I was like, you know me. Okay, anyway. I have another one. What's your favorite Lush bath product? Ooh, bath bombs, and if we had to be specific, probably the dragon's egg one. All right. Rachel E.J. Beauty said, okay, I have a question though. Best part about living in Canada, because girl, you know I'm jelly. Free healthcare, I think, is one of the greatest things. No, but I do like that. But I just think Canada is honestly like one of the most beautiful places. Just living here is like my favorite. Like I live in Calgary, so we're close to the mountains, and like we'll go for hikes. Like, and everyone in Canada is so nice. Not saying like they aren't everywhere, but like I just feel like, especially like where I live, people are just so kind and generous, and I just like love it so much. I would never want to live in any other country probably, which is saying a lot because I love the ocean. Eva Lee says, where was the swim time? Swim in the lake or ocean, and hello August stickers. Oh, those were from Moonlight Paper Co. Sorry, Eva Lee. I think that is it. Yeah, so that is all I have for the questions. Oh my gosh, 20 minutes of questions. So I'm going to fast forward the rest of the plan with me for you guys. But thank you so much for submitting your questions. And make sure you check out Jessica's, I'm losing my voice, Jessica's planner, Plan As I Go. Actually, I think she just did a plan with me, but she'll be answering all her questions as well, and like ones that we decided to answer together. I had so much fun, so thank you, Jess, for doing this. And you guys definitely subscribe to her channel as well if you're not. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you leave some comments for future ideas. And if you're not already subscribed, please do give this video a big thumbs up. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.